Back with more right here on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Bob Pompeani and Paul Zeise with you, 412-575-2600. And we go out to Ron and Al, Chippewa, Pennsylvania. Ron, you're on. Go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Go ahead.
My question is, how do you feel about the Penguins pulling out a 3-1 win over Washington? And do you think that the Capitals are cheap shot artists?
No. I think they have players like all players. You know, people think Hornquist is a cheap shot artist. If you ask the Boston Bruins, he went after Charlie McAvoy this year with a headshot, but it was deemed unavoidable. I mean, it's such a fine line, Paul. I will say this. You got to be physical to play in this game. Everyone who is physical. You have to be fearless. You have to be willing to mix it up, and there are times when you cross the line. I think Washington they deserve to win the division each of the last 3 years.
They're a good team. They're a good team. They play well. They just can't seem to beat the Penguins in the playoffs.
But who can? You know, people are going to say in Washington after this season is over, Barry Trotz should be fired. No, I would never do that. And the reason I wouldn't, because he's taken them to 3 consecutive division championships, 2 President's Awards over the course of the season. And
theoretically,
he's not the only team that lost to the Penguins. They all did.
If theoretically, if the Penguins win it again, they'll be, what, 12-0? But Mike Sullivan will be 12-0 in
against
playoff series.
Everyone.
So basically, 9 other teams lost to the Penguins along with the Caps 3 times.
Let's go to Rick in Chippewa. What's up, Rick? How are you?
Hey, Bob, the pin on your lapel, the meaning of it, and both of you, Paul and you, Bob, your thoughts on the coach from Washington, like giving a cover-up when Wilson was on the bench and kind of laughing when he put Wilson down.
Are you talking about the last game with Wilson?
No, the one that he just, well, yeah, the last game.
No,
he got 3 games
I don't know if I don't like to connect the dots there because I don't know what he was laughing about or to whom. So you can make it sound like, and it looks like he was laughing at the injury. I don't know that he would do that. I don't know that he didn't do that. As far as the pin, it's just a Stanley Cup lapel pin. You know, it's on there.
Yep. The whole Tom Wilson discussion just wore me out after 2 days and all the conspiracies.
Jeff in Greensburg. Go ahead, Jeff. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, guys. I'm good. Thanks for taking my call. Love the show.
Thank you.
Hey, my question is for you guys about the NHL goal reviews. With the technology out there, do you think they'd get some sort of computerized chip in the puck?
They could.
That way,
you know what's interesting to me, and you brought this up, Jeff, thank you for doing it, and I appreciate the call. Paul, if you notice that one replay that showed the puck completely in the net tonight, it was from, I don't know if it was from the actual camera in the goal. It looked like it was from the crossbar cam, if there's such a thing. It was way up above it. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I've never really seen that shot.
People were talking about that, too. They had a better view of that goal than I think the one the other night.
Yeah, but what technology did they use in this goal that they didn't have available to them?
I mean, I don't know, obviously.
I don't either.
You know, the biggest thing with replay and review all the time is they have different camera angles that they look at that we don't see. So it's hard, you know, people get crazy about reviews that they don't think went the right way. They've got different camera angles.
Mark, Bridgeville, you're up. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, Kessel. I'm sick of seeing him limp around the ice. If he's hurt, why not bench him and put his sister in?
First of all, he's a hockey player who has one of the longest streaks. He's proud of that streak. He plays. You know, I don't know. Until we hear what it is, or we don't have any idea, but clearly there's something wrong.
And guys play hurt all the time in the playoffs. It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. You know what I mean? You got to find a way to lace it up and play. And if you're not playing well because you're hurt, you still got to figure out a way to play. I mean, we hear about guys playing with broken legs, Bob. We hear about guys playing with, you know, different injuries and things of the such. It's hard. It's such a, I can't express enough how hard it is to win 16 games in the playoffs.
And it just keeps going day after day.
Right, for the reasons that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's hard, and you got to lace them up no matter what. Dave in line 1. What's up, Dave? How are you? Dave?
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're on.
Yeah, my comment is about Kessel also. I believe that Sullivan needs to get him off the #1 power play. He's really dragging down that power play.
That might be a good point to bring up. You know, if he's a liability because he can't do certain things, then maybe they should do that. Maybe they should consider, you know, Brassard, someone else. Brassard needs to start producing a little bit more here too. He has 1 goal in the 10 games now, as does Kessel, and those guys have not. Without the top line, it's been Crosby and Gensel. Gensel leads all hockey players in points. Crosby is like 3rd, right behind, I think it's Mark Scheifele of the Jets. So Jets, by the way, are a fun team.
Yeah, that has been, this is obviously the most that I've gotten to watch the Jets.
I love them.
Because you don't see them that much in the regular season. Boy, are they fun to watch.
They were my pick to win it all this year. I just think they're that good.
They're really good.
Their goaltending is real good, too. Connor Hellebuck, nobody knows who he is, but he's been a Vezina finalist, and he may win the entire thing.
The Sharks Vegas series is unbelievable, too.
That's great. It's fun stuff.
It's been great. I mean, Tampa-Boston has disappointed me, actually. But
all right, we're due for a break. We'll take it back with more right after this.